Gold weekly chart last week from high to low, that entire range was less than $50. And after all of those news, weekly closing is below. And next week, where next candlestick will close about 2040 or below $2000, depends all the big news this week. Friday, you have seen shocking reaction of that strong NFP number. After NFP number, things have changed again. And before Monday market open, there is a Fed speech already recorded and that will hit the market before open. And since it was recorded before NFP, if that speech is hawkish again, same like FOMC speech, then that will be very bad for gold. Not just Monday Fed recorded interview, but till Friday you will have speech of many FOMC member. You can say mini FOMC meeting. Almost every FOMC member will give a speech every day. And one FOMC member have already said it is too soon to cut interest rate. After that, strong NFP number. So all the scalper 5-minute trader who are trading this long trend and dying in less than $5 range last week. This was your bullish trend started in October last year. Since beginning of December, we are sideways, but still it is not breaking previous low. And we have this new strong trend line ready for fourth retest. Above this trend line, technically gold is again bullish. Trend line breakout, then you can expect technical changing in favor of seller. If that trend line is your dynamic support, then this static horizontal resistance zone is still working as a resistance. Last week you saw big reversal on Friday from this resistance zone. Last year this was your counter trend correction, almost $70 before it went up vertical. This is again almost your $50 correction. And scalper were dead last week. If you cannot manage your risk, especially your biggest news FOMC and NFP, then how you will trade next year if Trump return again, same like 2019? Because he is saying Fed cutting interest rate to save Biden, and Trump is very angry. He said he will not reappoint Fed chair. Trump is not alone. In last FOMC speech, Fed Powell says crystal clear. There is clear risk of second inflation wave. So that's why they cannot cut early. They said clear no cut in March. And after that NFP number. And there is one more ISM service PMI this week. Last time on low 50 number, gold jumps instantly. If that number comes strong, same like NFP, then gold will go down in big way. For bullish, you need number below 50. That is your only chance this week. So Fed have said crystal clear until that risk of second inflation wave die. They will not cut early. And nearest possibility are completely dead after NFP. And last possibility will be your ISM PMI this week. When gold made that $70 counter trend correction, Fed directly talked about war. But last week he did not mention about war directly. And before Monday market open, another war news is coming. So this war compared to last year, they are now bearish for gold. And most important thing, if you see from FOMC speech, which I said last week, There is no change in interest rate, same at 550, plus they still doing QT. And if you have to choose most powerful thing between rate hike or cut or QTQE, then their balance sheet size is most important thing. And as long as it is going down, all of those things, BRICS, de-dollarization, all of these things are not bullish as long as QT happening, balance sheet going down. So monetary policy decision is still bearish. World Gold Council last week published a report. They said two famous countries for gold, China and India, their consumer demand will increase more this year, and BRICS central bank who are buying gold, they will buy more. And ultimately, according to that report, they are saying gold will make new all-time high. So except war, FOMC is still bearish. And news this week, all FOMC member will give a speech this week, Monday to Friday. Job claim are small news. Gold went up last week on small number, but they are not as important as ISM PMI this week. Biggest news that will influence March rate decision. Above 50 means no cut, below 50 like 49, instant jump of $50 in gold. And if this daily trendline breakout, then two big support 1940 and 80, and first resistance 61% retracement of this last wave at 2055. This is your first big resistance level. So clear support and resistance and dynamic trendline support in the middle. If you see H4 for intraday, then this area near 2060 big horizontal resistance zone. Breakout of this level depends on all FOMC member speech and big PMI number. So gold again bearish from 2060 resistance, and this can be your new rising wedge chart pattern complete. Lower trend line breakout now retesting. And last week from top to bottom, price made 50% retracement, and it is testing this horizontal support area near 2035. It is testing and closing above support level. So these two are your big horizontal support and resistance. If price goes below 2035, again bearish on retest, you can sell. And this comment from last week video, limit order where you have majority of SL. He know very well where crowd is sitting. He knows how to trade and what is biggest level 2040. If you see H4 chart again, then biggest level near 2040, and you can see Friday closing is near 2040. It went up and down, but ultimately it went many times below 2040 level. So if somebody sold, then he gets multiple chance last week to exit. But in tight less than $50 range, if you are still dying, then this is not possible that gold only make $10 to $5 action in biggest news FOMC and NFP. Bulls wait for clear breakout of 2060. Before that it is bearish, and if 2035 level breakout again, then instant bearish gold and you can expect new lower low. But 2035 is last support level. Below this level it is bearish, and again you have big news this week, minimum $50 action again this week. Scalper H1 trader from 2001 level, price goes up, made 78% retracement, then it went up again, Now it is doing simple breakout retest strategy. For scalper, this area near 2030 big horizontal intraday support level. So bearish below 2030, bullish about 2060. But still you can see it is sideways range, and until range does not break out, make sure you are on right side of market.